All right, well, the other day I picked up an Ontario SP1. I stripped it right off the bat. You know, their coating holds up quite well if you do want to keep it on. I don't. I have no reason to, you know, have coating on there. For a bush knife, I may be doing things like food prep and all that stuff. So I don't really want that coating and stuff to be in contact with my food and then in contact with me. So this is a 7-inch blade, and when I compare it to my Buck 119, they look like they're about the same thickness. I want to say maybe close to 3/16. It's under 3/16, but it's quite close. This is a good stout knife, and it got excellent reviews, and they're relatively inexpensive. But I'm not here to review the knife. I'm here to more or less sort of see how a knife from Ontario right out of the box is going to work. I touched it up after I stripped it just a little while ago with a couple licks with a ceramic rod. So this is the factory edge, basically. You know, the factory bevel. Some slight discrepancy maybe. One side seems a little more shallow than the other, but this is a working knife, okay? I just want to see, I do have to do a little project at camp here, so I've got to make a couple steaks. So it appears to be pretty decent. First thing I notice right off the bat is that you know, we do have a thicker bevel. It's definitely not 20 degrees. It might be somewhere between 25 and 30 degrees if I had to if I had to guess. Having the guard on the back, the full guard, may impede a bit. It is though rather pliable, so I guess that is a plus. It will stop your hand from rising up, you know, onto the blade. But overall, not too bad. Now, my Ontario SP5 that I've used, I have never changed the angle of that bevel either, and I will say that it does work fine. I had let this soak. The stripper had soaked on this blade for quite a bit. It was a good thick heavy coating on the blade, and it did seem to react ever so slightly with the Kraton handle material. Once again, not a big deal. If I do run into an issue with this knife, I guess I can always you know, rehandle a knife like this. For the price of the knife and what you get, it is an extraordinary deal. So far in use, this is my first experience with this knife. My first experience, you know, with the Ontario SP1. As I said, I'm not really reviewing this. I just want to see Ontario's bevels right out of the gate. You know, of course, it's not, you know, on par with Becker's 20-degree bevel, but it doesn't need to be, all right? It does not need to be 20 degrees for it to work. So I'd say, you know, not bad. Definitely serviceable. I will 90 the spine, but it is a good start. I will say that right out of the gate, right out of the box, if you will, we're darn near close to 90. And it may be we just don't have that sharp edge on there to begin to process tenders and do stuff like that. So, like I said, not a review of the SP1, but so far, I definitely dig the blade. It's got enough heft in there to give some light chopping like I did to get this stick here. As I said, I've got to do a project, and I'm going to need a few stakes so I can stake out some ground for some digging here. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.